generation of the 7-car train set Nightjet comprises of 3 couchette cars lined up in the middle that offer a completely new concept of night transport in Europe. In addition to 3 compartments with 4 fixed beds, one couchette car also has 28 minicabins that are intended for individuals or couples who want their privacy. The concept of these minicabins is very similar to capsule hotels. Each minicabin includes a numbered locker for shoes and smaller luggage that are together with handles and steps embedded in the central tunnel between 2 pairs of minicabins. One card key, that can be obtained from the car steward, unlocks both the minicabin and the lockers. Some minicabs are more difficult to open and require more force to open. The shoe cabinet is relatively small, but you can easily place items like trainers in it. Larger shoes and smaller luggage can be placed in the luggage locker. Some passengers also place their jackets or coats in there. The cabinet will lock when you close it. The entrance area to the mini cabins and to the storage lockers is not designed for the movement of all 4 passengers at once. You can enter the upper mini cabin relatively simply by using the handrails and steps embedded in central tunnel. Card holder is placed right by the entrance to the cabin. The height of each mini cabin is designed so that the passenger can sit in it. In the upper mini cabins under the roof, the backrest for the sitting passenger is slightly slanted and lets them to sit only in a slight forward lean, which may not be comfortable for everyone. A sliding side table with a mirror is a clever idea and allows the passenger to work or to eat breakfast. There is a red foldable roller blind behind the central tunnel in the window area. This can be locked on both sides and allows for partial connection of 2 mini cabins at the same height level. 2 types of blinds are available for the mini cabin window. There is a sheet, blanket, and pillow for each passenger. However, they must make their bed themselves, which is not an easy task given the lack of space. We noticed that the sheet has 2 layers and the removable sunbed mattress can be inserted into it even in the aisle in front of the mini cabin. Removable mattress makes cleaning easier. However, the mattress itself is quite thin. This may not be ideal for everyone, especially if you are after a more comfortable night. Then you can put the mattress back dressed in this way and only adjust the last details. Maneuvering inside the mini cabin is not entirely easy. The pillow is also quite thin and you will hardly feel it under your head. If you like your head higher, we recommend you bring your own travel pillow. In our experience, the length of the mini cabin is suitable for a height of up to 185 centimeters. Taller passengers will have to bend down a little. On top of that, there are 4 narrow air conditioning vents in the ceiling of the mini cabin that cannot be directed or covered in any way. 2 of these vents blow air directly to the head and shoulder area and can make sleep uncomfortable for the passenger. There is also a spotlight on the ceiling and 2 round air conditioning vents that can be positioned and covered. There are also 2 folding hooks on the wall of the mini cabin for hanging clothes, however they will obstruct the seat. A fabric pocket above head is used to store ÖBB magazine, a safety card with information for possible evacuation, as well as a paper bag that replaces the missing trash can. There is also a 230-volt electrical outlet and a USB Type-A connector for charging portable electronics. The connecting area between the mini cabins holds a recessed area for placing a bottle and as well as the possibility of wireless charging of a mobile phone. Above you will also find a display with touch control for the lights that allows you to change the intensity and the color. This setting is accompanied by an unnecessary acoustic signal that cannot be turned off and can also be heard from the neighboring mini cabins. Take into account that this signal from the fellow passengers can also wake you up. Display also contains pictograms informing about the occupancy of the toilets and washrooms. In the mini cabin, you cannot set the temperature nor manage the volume nor turn off the speaker of the train radio that is built into the passenger's head area.
No further announcements will follow during this time. please remain in the carriages whose entrance doors are marked with your book train number throughout your journey. We hope you enjoy a safe and comfortable journey.
During the train ride, we noticed the resonance of the closed blind. You will notice it especially when trying to fall asleep. The car is equipped with window glass that allow for better mobile signal. The lower mini cabins can also be connected in the window area. The windows in the two side-by-side mini cabins are actually one large window with added plastic trim. In the case of necessary evacuation, the added paneling can be removed, window broken, allowing passengers to get out of the mini cabins. The straight side wall of the lower mini cabins allows the seated passenger to lean more comfortably, and we found additional storage space under the mattress that is missing in the upper mini cabins. The retractable metal entrance blind is not fixed in the open position and moves freely while the train is moving. It can close the mini cabin completely. Therefore, it is advisable to carry your card key with you at all times. Now let's take a little walk around the car. As we mentioned at the beginning of the video, in addition to the 28 mini cabins, there are also 3 couchette compartments in the car. Each has 4 fixed beds, 2 on each side. The lower beds also offer plenty of seating space. Right behind the trunk with the boarding door, there is a service area for staff, where breakfast and other refreshments are prepared. At both ends of the car, there is an information system screen providing up-to-date information about the train, a linen wardrobe for the beds, 2 toilets and 1 wash basin. Toilets are divided into men's and women's, however both are equipped identically. Toilet flushing, water, soap, disinfection and hand dryer are controlled by electronic sensor. Only the water temperature can be adjusted manually. Some photocells are located too close to each other. In practice, it looks like this. This suffering of passengers when washing their hands and limiting water wasting could be avoided by setting the photocells up more appropriately or by adding buttons to activate them. A possible outcome of what may happen when a moving train goes into a bend or over a switch whilst you are trying to dry your hands is that you will send a stream of water over your almost dry hands. And a quick look at the not very spacious washroom, and we're already getting out. What is our overall rating for the mini cabin trip? We appreciate that the carrier has introduced a new concept in night transport, which will allow passengers to travel separately from others at night, even when using a bed. However, this is at the cost of not being able to transport larger luggage and suitcases under the supervision of a passenger, which may discourage some passengers from using mini cabins. The ability to choose the color spectrum and light intensity is a nice bonus, as well as a sliding out table with a mirror or wireless phone charging. However, during the trip, many technical deficiencies made the whole journey unpleasant and did not contribute to a peaceful night's sleep. The thin mattress caused us to wake up at night due to the firmness of the bed, as well as the beeping when controlling the lighting, the inability to restrict airflow to the head and shoulder area, the blind flapping when closed and the blind moving freely when open. It should not be forgotten that we tested the minicabs 3 months after they were put into operation, and many technical shortcomings could be improved in the future. The question is whether the carrier can thoroughly clean of individual areas. The level of cleanliness of the minicabins upon boarding at the starting station could have been higher. Also, it is questionable if the functionality of some technical solutions of this new concept can be maintained. Once the wow effect of this new concept has passed, the popularity of mini cabins among the passengers can be increased by the price charged and the range of services on offer.